Peter, thank you very much. That was very informative for us, and I'm sure for a lot of the viewers as well. If you can just discuss a little bit fish behavior for us under different types of conditions and so forth. If we can just run through it briefly, just to tell the viewers what they can expect. I mean, it's not that you can use all of these equipment in any type of conditions.
That's true.
But yeah, please.
Okay, what I'm gonna start discussing is especially your spawn. Our spawn in South Africa usually starts in mid-August through to mid-September, where you get your males, which is much smaller than your females. They will come into shallow water, like 2 to 4 feet of water, where they will start patrolling the shoreline and start fanning out their nests. After which, when your water temperature, if it's between 18 to 20 degrees, your female will then start, come onto the actual shallow area, depositing the egg, and where the male will guard her. After the eggs was laid, she will then move off, and the actual male will stay behind to guard the actual nests. Your other conditions and fish behavior is your climate, your depth of your dams, your water, your wind, and especially your seasonal changes like your cold fronts and especially your hot weather during the day.
Is there anything else that you can maybe tell us a bit more about climate and conditions of summer, winter fishing?
Okay, which is actually very interesting now that you mention it. In the winter itself, your bass is not very active. They tend to suspend in deeper water. In late evenings, early mornings, they will move shallower to feed and then move off during the day.
But are they then still fishable?
Yeah, they're still fishable, but it's going to be much harder to get them because, you know, they are actually hibernating, as such, if I can say that. Compared to your actual conditions during the warmer seasons, and especially after spawning, they are very aggressive because, you know, you must remember during the winter season they don't eat a lot, and so the conditions, and especially with the spawning, they will basically eat anything that you can throw at them.
Okay, I see. So in winter you must actually, your lure selection must be perfect in order to lure them out.
You must almost, you know, with your bass, when they are close into deep structure, be very accurate with your casting and pitching and flipping. And you get like 1 or 2 opportunities at one bass, and if it sees you, it will move off. So it's very critical to maybe practice that, and then as a novice, I would start with a spinning reel and then work my way up towards bait caster. You know, your weather as such, your kind of lures that you're also going to use, especially when you've got windy conditions. You can go maybe for like your Zora spooks. You can also go for your spinner baits.
Okay.
What I would also suggest, you know, with your clear water where there's no wind, maybe go for something like a horny toad when you're targeting your lilies. If you do change your lures, be selective. Look at your water quality, your temperature, because that is one of your major aspects with bass fishing. You know, they are very temperamental.
Okay, well, thanks for that, man. And then one other question, I think what some of the viewers also would like to know is rain. What influence does rain have?
It does, because the temperature falls, you know, the water level rises as well, and that turns your bass on very, very much. I can tell you that.
Okay, so that's actually after a rain session, it's good to...
Yes, especially when you've got, you know, a hot time, like for especially like 1 or 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's your most ideal time, early mornings and late afternoon, say from about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, right through until 6, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Depending on what the situation and your conditions are ideal, you will get your bass.
Okay. No, thank you very much. I really do
It's a
appreciate
pleasure,
that.
Christopher.
I'm sure you helped me and the viewers a bit regarding all these climate
It's always a
changes
pleasure.
and conditions. And yeah, I think let's move off to the dam and see. You can show us in practice and give me, myself, and Derek a couple of tips.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay. What you can see now, we've actually taken the hook and we've only hooked it slightly, embedded the actual hook inside the actual lure. Now what we're going to do with this flick, we're going to present it as we did before. Okay? Okay, Krista, off you go. Okay, let's go. That's it. Okay, let it rest. Let it rest. Now let's see. Okay, it's turning, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, twitch your actual rod tip a bit. That's it. Yes, start! Yes, you've got it! Boyki, you're a boyki! Nice, nice!
Nice.
That's what we need.